Germany has joined a growing number of Eurozone countries that are legally requiring corporations to meet female board member quotas. Now, is positive discrimination the way ahead? Rowena Ironside, chair of Women on Boards UK, joins me with her thoughts. Rowena, right off the bat, do you think we're heading in a positive direction?
I certainly think if you look at what's happening in the top companies in the UK, FTSE 100, we've had real progress in the boardroom in the last 4 years. We had the Lord Davies report in 2011, and there's been a lot of media interest and a lot of pressure from the government to try and meet those targets, those 25% by 2015. So we've doubled the number of women in the FTSE 100 boards in those 4 years. So real progress here, yes.
So you seem to be an advocate of the idea of upping the numerical order, right? So you want to see that quota increase. But what sort of qualitative difference do you think that achieves at the board level?
So I think leadership of organisations of society needs to be representative, if you like, of society. There's no excuse nowadays with women graduating at the same rate as men, if not better, from universities. We ought to be seeing more women at the top than we are. That's why we are getting now involved in putting some pressure on organisations to have a look at what they're doing with their talent and work out why there are still so few women at the top. I think there can't be any doubt now that there are plenty of qualified women, and there is no doubt in my mind that organisations, politics, society need to be run by people who are well qualified. It is about why aren't some of those people who clearly are ready and eager to take on the roles, making it through.
Sometimes when I see marketing around increasing the participation of women, the focus is on the unique traits that women have, perhaps in being able to juggle multiple tasks, that sort of thing. Do you think in some ways focusing on these spurious debates in any way insults the gender as a whole?
I think it comes down to the fact that men and women are different, and they do bring different qualities, different perspectives and different priorities to the boardroom. They will hear different things sometimes, and it is that mix of the two, I think, that really strengthens organisations and society.
Rowena, you have decades of executive level experience. Do you see a fundamental difference in the way women are perceived at the top tier?
I think women who've made it to the top normally are taken at face value. I've worked in a lot of tech organisations which actually had female chief executives, and personally I didn't notice when I was the only woman. There was enough going on and enough other women around. I don't think once you've got through to the top level you have a problem. It is getting through some of those final hurdles that seems to be where women are getting stuck, and institutional injustice, if you like, mostly unmeant and unseen, is actually making it more difficult for them than it is for men.
What else would you like to see happen in terms of leadership and getting women to that top tier level in the boardroom?
I think probably the single most important element is disclosing data. One of the problems at the moment is people assume. So boards assume the reason that women aren't moving up is because they make other choices, and if you get a firm to actually look at its workforce gender composition and how that shifts from entry level through to senior management, that data will start to pinpoint where things are going wrong. And it may be a person problem, it may be a process problem, but without that data, people will carry on assuming. And so encouragement, whether it's about equal pay or whether it's about gender workforce composition, encouragement for firms to actually at least know it themselves and possibly make it public so other people can hold their feet to the fire where there are problems, I think is the most important thing.
Okay, well, let's see how those changes come into play in the near future. Rowena Ironside, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.